Hello and good morning and welcome back to another episode on Fichthal, the MaizePlus experiment map. Um, so I have already filled the trailer with milk. Let me just close the top. Yep, that's all done. Again, we only have 3,500 liters of milk. So I have been checking around and it seems that the age is not the problem here. The feed is definitely not the problem because we have plenty of food for our cows. But when cows are at the last kind of month or two before giving birth, they basically stop producing milk, which means we have 2 cows here and we have 3 cows here that are basically not producing 4, so that's 6 already. And there's another 4 here, that's 10 cows out of 15 that have basically stopped producing milk. So yeah, it's not the best thing, but it is what it is. It might be a good thing to, spread out a bit the birthing cycle. But, whatever. We'll survive. If you pay attention to our bank account, you will see we have a decent amount of money again. And that's because we got reimbursed for the damages on our Valtra tractor and on our slurry tanker. So we got paid 52 because we had insurance. You know, it's a smart thing to have. So yeah, we got some money back, luckily. And ooh, look at the smoke. Yeah, it's an older tractor. This doesn't have DEF or anything like that. It's pure diesel. Made it to the milk cell point. Now, in this episode, I'm probably not gonna be doing much, because basically everything is all set and ready for next year. We don't yet have to feed the cows. We got paid 4,600 for this load. But I will collect all the apples we have under the apple trees. If you forgot, yeah, I have stopped production, I think 2 episodes ago, because it's November already and the apples have already been picked. There's nothing else growing, realistically. I think we have 2 crates of apples for each tree, and that means we should have 6 crates of apples. Because we don't really have any other use for them, I'm simply gonna sell them at the highest price. I think that's in January, I remember correctly. Gotta have to check. But yeah, it's basically gonna be this, and maybe I was thinking of earning some extra cash by selling manure. We have a whole mound of that at the farm, and it needs to go. Okay, apples have the best price in January, or maybe February, but I think it's January. So we're gonna have to wait until then. The apples usually don't go bad quickly if you store them in a correct manner. So yeah, I think I'm gonna put them on a trailer and in a shed somewhere, but before I do that, let me set up the trailer for transporting manure. Now, because manure doesn't really pay much, where is that? It's probably higher up. Manure, yeah, we have 240,000 and 200,000 of slurry. Mayon. What's that? 3. 3. We have what's 3 manure for what? For 1,000 liters, we get 3 euros. That surely can't be right. Because slurry sells for 64 top and 50 as at the lowest. What? Actually, it's 0. Oh no, manure. 64. And 64, yeah. Oh, this is probably the average. Okay, I understand now. I didn't know this is how the price fluctuation works. So this is basically average 64, and apple trees count as productions. And of course they don't pay you for that. But yeah, okay, 64 per 1,000 liters. That means we get paid. Let me take out my trusty calculator. So 64 times 22, 1,408 pounds per trailer. That doesn't really seem worth it all that much. Might be a better use if I put that on our other 3 fields. I mean 2 fields. Field number 63 and field number 13 that we plowed in previously. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna spread it and use it as a base for our nitrogen level adjustment. Ooh. It's gonna fit. It is. And it's gonna fit until it's not gonna fit anymore. Yeah, this is really awkward because each time you go out and put back in the reverse, it puts you into first reverse gear. Okay, so our manure trailer is over here in this shed. This case looks like a beefy, nice beefy tractor. I love it. I have seen something like this in real life not too long ago, a few days ago. It was the exact model number 7000, but that one was 160, so I believe that means I've seen nothing. I believe that means the engine size or maybe horsepower, but because we have 300 horsepower in this beast, the number isn't strictly correct. You know what I'm thinking? Is there, I mean, are there any contracts I could do for fertilizing? That's field number 92. We could do fertilizing in field number 92. Is that 92, 92? This one. What size is that? That's around the same size as field 63, and we get paid a very small amount for that. Okay, scratch that. Usually there are a lot of a lot of options for fertilizing, so I was expecting more missions, but it doesn't really matter. The trailer is already pretty full, so I'm just gonna put maybe a bucket in. Probably not gonna fit anymore. Yeah, but look at this pile of doom and despair and sadness and everything that's awful in this world. But no, actually, if you think of it, it might stink, it might be, you know, not really welcoming. But on the other hand, it is a welcome addition to the field. Yeah, I remember this mound giving me problems before. Yeah, I can't get in this side. So naturally I will go to field 13 first, sort that out, and then we'll do field 63, and maybe, just maybe, I will do field number 92. Maybe take that opportunity to show you another part of the map I wasn't visiting very often, so yeah, let's do that. And let me make sure that we accept the contract. We don't want it going away. Sometimes they just disappear on us. So out of 24 gears this tractor has for moving forwards, the last one is a travel gear, and all else, all the other gears are for moving in the field. And let me put some lights on so I'll see better, and of course so you'll see better. Let's go to what, 12? 12 should be fine. Okay, I need to go a little bit more to the edge. It's gonna be perfect. I think I've covered a pretty decent amount of that field with one trailer load, so another one should finish the job. And then probably one and a half trailers for field number 63, and we're done with this operation. And only the contract remains then to sort out. And I believe the winter months are going to be as before, you know, multiple days per episode, because I don't think I'm gonna be able to provide much content. And the most interesting stuff happens during spring, summer, and autumn. Okay. Yeah, this pile really doesn't like to be loaded on the bucket. I wonder why. There is actually a point, if I reverse the manure spreader in there, you can simply press a button and it fills up, but nah, let's do it the proper way. So how much will it take? 3 loads? Probably not. Yeah, just about. Good. And let me preload the bucket for next time. And back on the field. Peace. This really is a beautiful tractor. Okay, loaded up. I have checked the map again and I was a bit off. Field number 92 is actually at the BGA, opposite of the BGA. So we actually were there. So I made a bit of a plan. When I'm done with field 92, I think I will visit the castle. You know, this castle over there, as you can see right in the corner of my cab. Yeah, because it's a really nice feature of this map and I want to show it to you. Yeah, but otherwise you have seen the road already. We just have to go up to the top of the hill and then take a right towards the BGA. And when we get there, it's gonna be a field 92 to cover with manure. Well, I know I have no clue what happened, but there is no more contract for fertilizing. So yeah, let's just make our way towards the castle. Okay, so where we are here. I just need to go through this field and take a right, and we're gonna come towards the castle, which is down here. Where exactly was that? So okay, just here. Yeah, I have no idea what happened. I'm not gonna fuss about it. But we're just gonna have a visit at the castle with our trailer of muck. 9,000 liters of cow poo. Can you imagine? Sir, you can't come in here. Why? Well, you have a trailer of shit behind you. Come on. I'm just sightseeing. Man, can you imagine? It's just like the protests that we had in Europe some time ago. The farmers who drove those big muck trailers and slurry tankers and just spread them in the cities. Man, this is a nice road. Can you imagine having a house somewhere around here? Like, oof, wow. Like maybe at the start of this meadow, have a house overlooking the valley down. I personally think I would thoroughly enjoy this. Because this is one of my favorite pastime activities. Sitting on a balcony or somewhere at the forest or something like that and just, you know, existing. Alright. Yeah, this is parking here. So let me park my consist. As I have such a long stuff, I think I'll park it like this. Okay. Oh, that's funny. But yeah, this is the path towards the castle. And if you're treasure hunting, there are a few treasures here hidden in the castles. Collectibles. Which you can, well, collect to get some additional money. But yeah, look at this. It's a very well made ruin. And you can go in all sorts of corners. And there are towers and, you know, everything a castle needs. And this is a very beautiful view of the valley. Be careful not to fall down. But yeah, over there you can see the church. Over here. And over there is our farm. This is field number 1. This is the small shed. This is the cow barn here. And this is the house. So yeah, if you fancy exploring stuff like this... Okay, I can't read it. I'm not fluent in German. English, yeah. German, no. And there's even water here, a well. And you can go over a plank into the tower. And I believe if you get to the top of the tower, there is some kind of a way to climb up. Last time I was here I used cheats, but yeah, you can see there's a path made of stone, of logs, of planks. I wouldn't say it's very safe, but it's a way. Right. Now watch me fall down. And here it is, one of the collectibles. A pretzel. Let me make my way back to field... I mean, onwards to field number 63. So how do I get there the shortest way? What's the shortest route? Okay, I could go down this way, but I think this is very steep. Should we try it? I can't even see the road. Okay, it's over here. I think I once tried to climb this path with the tractor upwards and I was not very successful. So going downwards might be a bit easier, but yeah, look at the incline. You can see on the cap tilt. Since my view is always level to the ground. And you know what I'm thinking? I do not want to lose another tractor. Just like I have in the previous episode. And slowly, I think this will now fit around the tree. So yeah, if you want to have adventures on this map, you definitely can have them. And it's a lot of fun exploring it. And there's a bunch of different farms here that you can play on, or you can build your own. The landscape is pretty true to what Bavaria looks like. A lot of forests, a lot of fields. Okay, I'm just gonna go down this way and we'll see you at the field. in the end I had the perfect amount, 9,000 liters, to finish the whole field. So yeah, feel pretty great about that. Now I will put this back into the shed, and I will connect, I believe, the small Deutz-Fahr to a car trailer, and I will go collect them apples. And yeah, that's gonna be it for this episode. December and January are probably going to be in one take, so in one episode. So we'll be able to continue in the spring next time, because we are slowly running out of time. FS25 is just around the corner. It's what, 3 weeks? I think it's 3 weeks until release, so yeah. I don't really have much time to conclude this let's play, this experiment. And yeah, I also have to make what's it called, a recap of everything we've done and of everything we've learned. And yeah, I must say I really do recommend this MaizePlus, because it changes the game for the better. Now, there is a new version of MaizePlus that is actually named PeterAH, and that is a whole nother level of awesome. And it's also the whole nother level of realism, of new crops, of how animals behave, of, you know, it completely changes the game. And you can play it simplified, just as you can with MaizePlus. For example, if you want to have realistic mix, all you need... Look, we have air hitch. Does it work? It works. Oh man. So where was I? Yeah, you can play it simplified because in MaizePlus, for example, you can make realistic feeding mix by just putting in grass silage and maize silage, and that's it. You don't need to put anything else. But you can put in a lot of different things, and that's what makes this thing so fun. You know, you can use it in a simple way, or you can have it in a really... Okay, I can lift it. I was not sure if I could. So yeah, January should be the best time to sell these. Okay, looks like we have more than 2 or 3. Okay, how many are there? Wow, this is a good yield. And if you remember, I only put in water and manure once, and I haven't done it since. So okay, we got 5. We got 5 crates of apples. And just to show you how much the trees have actually used of the resources, we are almost completely full. See, there's the water is, we used only this much, and manure only this much, so you can do it once and have it be good for a long time. So this is set and forget kind of operation. Oh, we are... yeah, no. Physics is not physicking very well in this situation. So let me go crate by crate. Slowly but surely. Don't call me Shirley. I'm gonna leave the apples on the trailer, and when time comes, that is in January, I'm gonna take them all to be sold, and I think we're gonna make a decent amount of income. But yeah, for PeterAH Plus, I know that you can use apples in TMR mix, and I think for feeding, you know, different animals, horses, for example. So yeah, that's another thing why different crops are useful, and you can play, you know, whatever way you want to. Okay, and we should have another 5 crates here, because we set them up all at the same time. Okay. This is one row done. Gotta be careful. Sometimes these crates tend to explode if you push them in the wrong way. Good, and one on top, and we're done. Okay, let me close the rear door, and I'm not gonna strap them on. Not yet, at least. I might do it when I go onto the road, but for now there's no need to do that. I'm just going over here to the other side of the barn, park it in, and I'll be done. So yeah, I hope you had fun. I wish everything good for you. Let me try to do the outro while driving. And we'll see you next time. Bye bye.